Perfect calculations. So source, approach, and observer. So approach is crucial, okay, an observer, so that you know, using the minus version. An observer is speed of 20 meters per second. Remember, the speed is u, the speed of the source. U is 20, making our list. The apparent frequency of the source appears to be 850 hertz. So the apparent frequency, f dash, is 850 hertz. What is the frequency of the rest? F. That's what we don't know, and we're given the speed of the wave, which in this case is sound, 340. It could be light. Exactly the same calculations, a bit messier because it'll be 3 by 10 to the power of 8. Okay, you have to decide which of the formula you're using. It's approaching, so it's C minus U. And then we have 850 equals F, which we don't know, by 340 over 340 minus 20. So 850 is equal to 340 F over 320. Finish over here, F is equal to 320 by 850 over 340. Okay, so 320 multiplied by 850 divided by 340. I made a mistake. So 320 multiplied by 850 divided by 340, and we're getting 800 hertz. So the frequency, the actual frequency is 800 hertz, which is less than you'd expect than the apparent frequency, which makes sense because it's approaching. Okay, second question, where they're looking for the speed. Okay, so a receding source appears to have a frequency of 80% of its frequency at rest. What is the speed of the source? Okay, so you're asked for the speed of the source, you're asked for u, and you're given the speed of sound, which is c. And at the moment you seem to be given nothing else, and it's a little bit of a concern. It's receding anyhow, so the first thing you do is you say, okay, it's c plus u. Okay, so if we were to fill that in with what we have, okay, we have three unknowns. There's a problem, but of course we have more information. We're given that the apparent frequency is 80% of the original frequency. So look, f dash is 0.8 of the frequency, isn't it? Okay. So instead of f dash I can put in 0.8 of the frequency, and happily you can cancel. No, you could also, and what people would do here is they'd say, they just take a frequency, say let the frequency, original frequency be 100, the parent frequency is 80%, is 80, the ratio is still there, put it in, you get the answer correct. So there's many ways of doing it. You can think outside the box. This is the most elegant way, okay, and we all love elegance. Okay, so 0.8 equals 340 over 340 plus u. Remember with these ones, always do the swap. Okay, so 340 plus u equals 340 over 0.8 from your algebra. Okay, so u is 340 over 0.8 minus 340. Okay, so we've 340 divided by 0.8 minus 340, and we're getting a speed of 85 meters per second. He's hammering along. Okay, right, that's it. So have that little extra one, just be aware of how to manage that, either by this method or by just putting in a value for f and a value and then getting 80% of it for the value for f dash, and be able to do your swap here. Okay, make sure you're comfortable with that algebra. If you're not, go back to the quick fix zone and you get your answer. Very good.